all the planets in the solar system explained. Part 1. So as you can see, this is Mercury. It is the most cratered planet. As you can see, they are caused by meteorites, and it is the closest but the second hottest. Which the hottest is Venus, which brings us to the second destination. So let's go to Venus. We're starting to zoom out. Now we're starting to zoom out even more. Now there it is, Venus. So we have to go to Venus. So we are starting to go. Yep. It looks hazy because there's clouds of sulfuric acid, and it is the hottest planet, although the second furthest, and we can't see its heat and lava plainly because it is covered in clouds of sulfuric acid. It rains sulfuric acid here. Wow! Now we're zooming out, and we're scraping Earth, and we are going to Mars. Let's visit it. Mars. Mars is called the red planet, although it is really cold. I mentioned in the previous video. And that big dot you see, that's the tallest mountain, Olympus Mons. I've told you that in my previous video. See, it is red, although really cold. And it has it has two moons, Phobos and Deimos. And they are the smallest moons in the world, in the solar system. Phobos being only 11 kilometers, while Deimos only being 6 kilometers. We're starting to go to Jupiter. Yeah, this is Jupiter. Yeah, this is it. You can see it's so stripy because it's gas tank. It's completely made up of gas. And that dot you see is the biggest storm in the solar system. It's called the Great Red Spot, and it's so big that you could fit 1.5 Earths in it. Now let's move to the ringed planet famous for its rings, Saturn. Let's go. The largest moons of Jupiter are Ganymede, Callisto, Io, and Europa. Now let's go to Saturn. So let's start. Well, zooming out now. Now we are going to Saturn. Wow, these are the magnificent rings. They are made up of space debris, and when that happened, when its moon broke apart, and it's also completely made up of gas. And its largest moons are Miranda, Rhea, Dion, Tethys, and Titan is one of Saturn's moons, and it could potentially be habitable. I've told you in my previous video, in the all the astronomy I know video. See, it looks hazy because of all the nitrogen in it, and it has lakes and rivers. It could potentially support life. Now we're zooming out to. We are now going to Uranus. Let's see. Uranus also has rings, but they're way thinner than Saturn's. See, they have rings, although really thin. And it's the stinkiest. The title for the stinkiest planet. And its biggest moons are Miranda, Ariel, Oberon, Titania, and Umbriel. Now let's see what Neptune is. We're starting. Let's go to Neptune now. Now let's zoom out. Yep, now we're starting to zoom out. Yeah, there it is, Neptune. Neptune is also quite stinky, and it looks blue because of all the methane in it, and it actually contains more ice than gas, like urine. I've forgot to tell you. Now see, it is so big and really cold. Although it's the furthest, it's not the coldest. The biggest moon of the moon of Neptune is Triton. Now we're zooming out and let's explore the dwarf planets now. There are even more than dwarf planets called dwarf planet candidate. But see, that's in part 2. So we're starting to go to Pluto. That's our first destination. See, it's covered in methane ice. Yeah, it's quite cold. One of the most coldest. And so cold, right? Really cold. And you can see it was the ninth planet, but it was rejected by the IAU because it didn't fulfill the 3 criteria. Now we're starting to zoom out and we're going to our next destination, Haumea. Let's go to Haumea. Yeah, we're going to Haumea. Just wait, we're starting to go to it. Now it looks oval because it rotates so fast. I mean, a day in it only lasts 4 hours. That's like really short. And a lot of there are craters in it as well, as usual. Now we're starting to zoom out for the next dwarf planet, which is Makimaki. What a funny name. Now we're starting to go in it. We're zooming in. Now a very little of it is known, but we're sure that it has one moon called MK2. And it looks red brown and it has no atmosphere. And it also has craters. Now we're starting to zoom out for our last dwarf planet, which is Aries. Let's see where Aries is. Yeah, here is Aries. Now we're starting to go. Now wait, we're going. Yeah, this is Aries and it is the farthest dwarf planet. See, it is really cold and it has nitrogen ice. See, it has a lot of nitrogen ice and you can see it's really cold. And now we're going to meet in the top part 2. So bye bye.